So a long time ago, someone requested for me to review the Bootleg Cars Nendoroid figure, and today is the day. So ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what I got in my pocket. No, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This really is the Bootleg Nendoroid Cars figure that I got from Aliexpress. And from a first impressions point of view, he doesn't really look half bad. Sculpting as well is actually pretty good too. Paint quality is quite noticeable that it's not the OG because it's quite fuzzy, especially in the gold and silver parts. But if you're looking at this guy from afar, you won't be able to tell. And I believe this figure is actually quite decent. I mean, look at the car's head, when he becomes his ultimate life form. The hair piece looks pretty good. The paint gradients are done quite nicely. There is a little bit of like a crack, you know, that noticeable seam line where you can take off the front part of the hair to replace the, you know, faceplate. But overall, I don't think that really hampers the overall look. Most importantly, he also comes with his scarf accessory, which is probably one of the other iconic parts of cars. And it does indeed work as well. I thought I wouldn't be able to pull it off because, you know, QCs and bootlegs are kind of hit or miss really. But to be fair, it does work. And to put a faceplate in here is actually quite simple. What you need to do is just crack this thing open, take your desired faceplate, slot it in like so, take the front part of the scarf and then slot it in, and there you go. That's version 1 cars. I guess don't show the sides of the figure because you can definitely see the seam line there. It's definitely a crack for sure. Definitely not seismic like the Josui figure, but if you're just looking at him face on, hey, that is Car's first appearance. The good news is, even with the scarf, the head stays on the body. I'll show you with the other faceplate. As you can clearly tell, look at that. That is stuck right on the peg. Let's go with the third one. Not coming off. However, while this figure is very decent, he does have issues such as a looseness in the other parts of his body. The top half does separate. Thankfully, the legs, they are stuck on there. They haven't come off at all. However, right hand always seems to pop off. The fist, it just comes off. Maybe put it on another accessory. Okay, yep, as you can tell as well, just a few flicks and you can also take off his bicep. I think that segues nicely into the accessories that come with the figure. As you can tell, he comes with extra cufflets so you can transform him into his ultimate life form. He comes with 2. He also comes with a squirrel that has seen better days, a high five hand so you can high five his bros, pointing hand, and finally the fists that come on the body itself. 2 fists, Caesar and Joseph. And he also comes with 2 tiny ass earrings which you have to plug into the holes in his ears. These can be easily lost as well. So where did the earrings go? I literally can't find them. The printing of the eyes on the faceplate are actually pretty decent. Only issue that I have with the first one, the more stoic, sort of angry, serious face, it's just one of the eyes is smaller than the other, and that's the left one. But it's not really that noticeable if you're just displaying him on the shelf. The ultimate life form one, okay, we get in somewhere. This one, the eyes are printed on very, very nicely. However, the mouth is definitely what holds it back. However, the final one is almost perfect. If it wasn't for that pink splotch on the teeth, damn, this would have been a great faceplate. And to top it all off, you can't have a bootleg figure without one of these useless freaking base stands.
Are you sure about that?
Wow, I'm surprised. Look at that. Okay, maybe I was wrong. One thing left to do. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. He can stand on the base. A lot of bootleg figures that I've reviewed in the past, especially with the newer ones that are coming out, they really can't do this, but bro's standing there. So we are making some huge gains, some huge progress when it comes to these bootleg figures, and I believe perhaps there's a silver lining here. Perhaps maybe I might have been wrong about these bootleg figures. You know, maybe the new ones can actually do the things that I've said in the past that they couldn't do, especially with the base stands, which have really been like a hit or miss. They do work some of the time, but most of the time that I've reviewed bootleg figures, they don't really work at all. We have really made some gains here. This is not very accurate. I have to revert him back to version 1, but hey, the point still stands. No pun intended. The guy can't stand.